So I wanted to film this video just as kind of a point that everyone can do exercise. You don't need loads of space, you don't need loads of equipment, you don't need all fancy gym gear, literally anyone can do it at home. So you don't need much space, just make sure the space you have got is clear. This kind of video is good for anyone that's a beginner or not necessarily comfortable with exercise. So it's going to be like a really kind of basic start, just to kind of give you some ideas. So you don't need gym gear, just kind of appropriate clothes on whatever you feel comfortable in. If you do have any pain or anything, or you're finding anything too difficult, just stop that one, that's fine. Have a little rest. Same, have a rest wherever you need to throughout. Grab a drink, anything like that as well. So yeah, you don't need any equipment. You will need a chair, so hopefully you've got a dining chair or something like that around the house. You may have the option in some of them to add some bean cans or something for some weights, but again, don't worry if you haven't got anything like that, that's absolutely fine. How it's going to work, we will work through I think 12 exercises, so we'll do a minute on each one, and then after 4 we'll have a little rest for a minute, and then we'll go again. But like I say, rest whenever if you need to. It's going to kind of be a full body workout, so a little bit of arms, a little bit of core, and also kind of lower body and legs. So we'll start off with a little warm up, so just some marching on the spot to begin with. Nice squeaky floor. Swinging the arms a little bit if you can. So this is just going to make you get a little bit warmer, those muscles a little bit ready for some exercise. Okay, so this time we're just going to go to the side, so one side and then the other. So if you have got room, you can do kind of more than one and then the other, but if not, just one side and then the other's fine. And just as wide as you kind of feel comfortable doing. Okay, next one we'll do some side bends, so slowly reaching to one side and then the other. Just as far again as you kind of feel comfortable. So you'll feel a little stretch down the side and just back to the other side. Okay, and then last one, arms out in front, just gently twisting. So keeping your lower body still, just the upper body. Twisting side to side. Okay, so we'll make a start. So first exercise we're going to do is something called sit to stand. If you have been to any of the classes or anything, these might be a little bit familiar. So you will need the chair for this one. Well, the basic version you will. So grab a seat. So like I said, we're going to do a minute. So to start off with, feet about chair width, hip width apart. All you're going to do, put your arms wherever out of the way. Just going to stand up and sit back down. So try and keep it nice and controlled, and we're going to do that for a minute. Okay. So rest if you need to rest. So you should feel that down the front of your legs, probably mostly. If that's too easy, you can swap it for a squat. So scrap the chair, and you're going to have your feet, same position basically, about hip width apart, the arms are over, and you're just going to sit back and back up. So that just makes it a little bit harder. And the other way you can increase is to hold something with some weight, so a milk bottle or something like that, and then you've got that additional weight kind of at your chest, just making it a little bit harder. So last few seconds of this one. Okay, and stop there. Lovely. So that was the first one done. So the next one we're going to do side bend, so like we did in the warm up. You're just going to lean to one side and then back, and then we'll go to the other side. So nice and slowly, just stretching as far as is comfortable. So you want to feel a little stretch, but not so it's painful or anything. If you are a little bit tired, you can do this one sat down as well. So sitting in the chair, and just lean into one side and the other side. You want to try and keep straight, so try not to lean forwards or backwards. You're just going to the sides. On that one, again, if it's too easy, you can hold weights, tin of beans, bottle of milk, something in your hands when you're stretching, just to make it a little bit more challenging. Okay, last 10 seconds. Okay, I can stop there with that one. I'm just going to grab a couple of tins of beans for the next one. Like I say, you don't need equipment, these are just kind of to make it a little bit harder if you need to. So the next one's bicep curls, so you're going to have your elbows nice and close. You can either close your fist, keep your hands open, whatever you fancy, and you're just curling up. So elbows stay really still, and then you're just curling up your hands or wrists towards your shoulders. So using that front muscle of the arm there for biceps. So nice and slowly controlled, our elbows don't move, they stay nice and still. So again, you can do this one sat down if you do want to. If your legs are tired and you struggle with standing for long periods, you can do it sat down. Or to make it a little bit harder, something like bean cans, and then just curling up. So whatever weight you kind of fancy. Got about 20 seconds left to go, and then we'll change on to the next one. Just one more to go, and then we'll have a minute's rest. So if it's your first one, you're doing well. So you can do these as part of an exercise routine, or you can just do them kind of in the day anyway, isolated, not necessarily with lots of exercise together. Okay, and we'll stop there with that one. So that was the biceps. Last one of this little group is triceps. So we've done the front of the arm, we'll do the back now. So you can use your beans again if you want to. It's probably easier to use a chair. Actually, no, we won't use a chair for this one. We will do above the head. So you're going to have your hands kind of together. So you can just wrap one around the other one, that's fine. You're going to have them above your head. You're going to have your elbows kind of close to your head, so they're not sticking out. I'm just going to bend down, so to about your neck and then back up. So elbows are staying nice and still again, and this time it's the back of the arms that's doing the work. So if that's too easy, you can use something like a can of beans just to hold to increase the weight, or a bottle of milk or something if that's too light. So nice and slow and controlled. Again, you can do this one sat down if you want to. So elbows still. So using those muscles to straighten up. That's it. We're over halfway, so not too much longer. Rest if you need to, that's fine. Just let the arms drop down. Okay, last 10 seconds. Okay, lovely, so that's that one. So we'll have a minute break, grab a drink if you want a drink, and then we'll go through 4 more exercises. This can be a good place to kind of start if you haven't done much in lockdown, if you've been stuck in the house and things like that. And this is kind of like a little way just to get some exercise into your routine again, or might be new completely, that's fine too. So just a few more seconds rest, and then we'll go again. a grey day today. Not quite so nice. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a standing up one. You will probably want your chair for it, just to kind of stabilise you. So you're just going to stand kind of legs together, use the chair for balance, and you're going to take one leg out to the side on this one. So we'll do one leg, I don't know, for 10, and then the other leg for 10. Okay, so then change over and do the other one. Change earlier if you need to, or rest if you need to as well. So toes pointing forwards, but nice and flat. Lost count already. Okay, we'll go for 5 this time, so 5 more on each. Okay, and then 5 on the other one. Working your bum muscles, this one. Okay, next one, using the chair again. Concentrating on the same kind of area this time. Glute kick back, so make sure you've got space behind, and you're just taking the leg behind. So standing up straight, just taking that leg back. So again, we'll do 10 and then 5. These ones are a bit harder, so rest if you need to. Okay, other one. Okay, then 5 more on each one. We're halfway through everything now. Okay, last 5. Okay, good. So stop there. This time we will do a sitting down one. So it's not sitting down. So you can stand up or sit down if you like, but you can do it sat down, so I'll give the legs a little rest. So this one, you're just going to have your arms out in front, so you can have them kind of together, and you're just going to rotate one way and then rotate the other way. So keeping your kind of lower body nice and still, and just rotating the top half. So probably just about 45 degrees, kind of each side. So if you want to make it a bit easier, you can bring the arms closer and then just twist in the same. So just until you feel kind of a little pull each side. Okay. So yeah, you can do it stood up like we did in the warm-up really. Just twisting one way and then the other way. Okay, we'll just do a few more of this one. Okay, lovely. So next one, last one of this section, and then we'll have another drinks break as well. So this time, taking the arms out to the side, so shoulder abduction. So just to about shoulder height and back down. If you can't get to shoulder height, that's fine. Just take them out as wide as you can. That's absolutely fine. So remember to keep breathing. So working the shoulders this time. So keep them nice and in line, just up to shoulder height, back down. Again, if you're tired, you can do this one sat down. And also if it's too easy, again, get your bean cans back. So you've got a little bit of weight going up. Okay, last 15 seconds. Okay, last few. One more and done. So grab a drink again, and then we've just got 4 more to do. So we're 2/3 of the way through. So yeah, you can always pick some of these. Some you'll probably find that you do like and get on better with, and some you're probably not quite so keen on. And that's kind of just what exercise is like. It's just finding something that you like and the ones you get along with. And then you can always watch a few of these and then put together your own routine of the ones you do like, or just a few leg ones if you find those useful, or the same with the other upper body or core. So yeah, okay, we'll just have a few more seconds rest. And then we're going to start with the standing up one, another leg one. So you will need your chair, just for balance really, so try not to push up on it. So first one's calf raises, so just pushing up onto your toes. So you can do both feet together, just nice and slowly. If that is too easy, you can do one at a time, so you're just lifting that one foot off. It's a lot harder, so yeah, just do a few and then change legs if you do want to do that one. Okay, so we're halfway. Should be starting to feel the burn at that lower part of the leg now. Again, rest if you need to rest. Last 15 seconds. Okay, stop there with that one. So, sitting down this time. Going to work on our core muscles a bit this time. So, you're going to have your hands on your head. No, you're not. You're going to have your elbows, your arms across your body, and you're going to lean forwards so your elbows touch your knees and then back up. So try and keep that stomach nice and tight so the upper body is moving in one movement down. If you can't reach knees, that doesn't matter, just as far as you can in that forwards direction. So I'll show you from the side too. So no, hands on your shoulders, leaning forwards and back up. In one movement. Remember to keep breathing and keep that stomach nice and tight. Okay, last 2. Okay, lovely. So that's that one. This time we're going to do kind of like marching with high knees, just to kind of embrace those core muscles again. So you're bringing the knee up, trying to kind of tuck in your belly and then back down. So do one and then the other. So hold it for a few seconds each time. Have your hands wherever. Okay, so you can do that sat down, or you can do it stood up. There's not really too much in it. So standing up, just bringing your knee as high as you can, hold it for a few seconds, and back down. Use the chair just for balance. That one. Probably sitting down, you might feel it a little bit more. It's a bit more intense. So it gets your balance going as well. So you can't lean on the chair, you're just using it for support. Okay, one more on each leg. Okay, and stop there. So last one, and then a few stretches. We're just going to do circles to help our shoulders. So imagine that you have a ball and you're holding it against the wall, and you're just going to move in circles. So it's your whole arm that's moving. So about chest height. on one arm and then change and do the other one. So circles, chest tight, out in front. So nice and slowly and controlled. Okay, and then the other one again. Okay, so last 10 on each. Okay, and stop there. So we'll leave the exercises there, you've done really well. And like I say, it's a little start, little introductory session to some exercises. So we'll just do a few stretches. So first of all, we'll just try and touch our toes. Don't worry if you can't reach, just as far as you can in that direction. So we'll hold it there for about 20 seconds. Okay, and back up. This time you can sit down for this one. So one leg bent, one leg straight. You probably want to sit on the edge of the chair. Then you'll just reach in towards that straight one. Again, doesn't matter if you can't reach, just in that direction. Okay, and then the other leg, switch over. So you should feel this one down the back of the leg. Okay, this time side bends like we did in the warm-up, but you're going to hold it this time. So just holding it as far as you can. Hold it for about 20 seconds again. And the other way. Okay, and then same twist as before, and hold it again. And the other way. Okay, and then last one, arm stretch. So bringing the arm across, then you're just going to pull it towards you with the other one. So arm nice and close, pulling it towards you with the other one. Okay, and change, so arm across and then pull towards. Okay, and stop there. So that's the end of that little exercise session. You might ache a little bit tomorrow, that's probably going to be normal if you haven't done anything before, but just rest until it's kind of recovered to do some exercise again. Okay.